That is awesome, dude. Look how red he is. That's real animal style right there.
Look at that.
That is a day maker, baby. Oh, look at that.
Real Animals, presented by Contender Boats.
Today I'm fishing out of beautiful Venice, Florida. We're fishing out of the Crow's Nest Marina. My good friend Captain Eric White's taking me offshore. Looks like an absolutely beautiful day. You know, this time of year on the west coast of Florida, you just don't get glass calm days very often, but as we're headed out the Venice Jetty, that's exactly what we got, and the excitement is building by the minute. Should be absolutely epic. Today we're in beautiful Venice, Florida. We're out of Crow's Nest Marina. Captain Eric White. Eric, what's the plan today, brother? We have a beautiful day to go offshore.
Yeah, man, we're gonna take advantage of this weather and probably start off about 40, 50 miles. Try to do some big gags, mangrove snappers, red snapper.
Ooh, doggy. Sounds like a great day to me. Let's rock.
All right, let's do it.
Making a run out in the 31 Contender. It's one of their older hulls, but it is absolutely perfect for what we plan on doing today. We're gonna make a long run. We got great conditions. We got the Contender to take us home. It's all good. You know, Captain Eric White is just, he's such a passionate fisherman. He loves what he does so much. On a day like today, getting offshore, we had great bait. Things were just set up perfect. You could kind of feel Eric's energy just going off the hook. He was just ready to go. It was gonna be really, really special. So what's the plan, big guy?
Gonna get anchored up here in a minute and start doing some bottom fishing on a nice little ledge we got.
Okay.
Hopefully play with some snappers and some nice gag groupers, maybe some scamps.
So we ran what, about 50 out?
50 miles. This is the first stop here.
You know, on a really, really calm day like this, Eric was looking to making a really, really long run. He was, in his words, was gonna try and put a hurting on the big fella today with these great conditions we had. And Eric's professionalism, his energy, his passion for the sport made for some great conversation on the way out. And we literally ran 50 miles just like that. Before I knew it, we were on the grounds to do some great fishing. I still think this is one of the hardest things to do to get right. Getting anchored on a piece in 130, 140, 150 foot of water. I think it's one of the things that separates you guys. I really do. The offshore guides, the captains who can really get dialed in, getting those baits right where they need to be, that's key.
Yeah, I mean, it's as with anything, you know, practice makes perfect, man.
Sure.
You do it, you mess up enough, you learn real quick.
Right.
Let's go ahead and toss that thing, Mikey.
You know, I think every time you leave the dock, you always have kind of a preconceived notion as to what you want to do, what you think will happen for the day. And with conditions the way they were, water temps kind of where they were, the bait we had on board, you know, we had so many possibilities, you know. You just never know what you're going to run into here on the west coast of Florida offshore. It's one of the beauties of this estuary. Anything, anytime, anywhere offshore could happen. So is this the old no drag zone? We're gonna
Yeah, man, we're going
drags locked down.
We're going locked down here.
Okie dokie. Is that a warning shot?
I mean, it's just, you know, sometimes
A big one hits that.
yeah,
I
it's,
gotcha.
Gag sees that bait coming down and he's gonna be the first one to it.
Okay.
Versus if we go after him with a snapper rod, we're gonna get our butts handed to
Right,
us.
I got you.
You going?
I was thinking about it.
All right, go.
Go.
Do it.
He said go.
Do it. Look at that current.
I do have a little current, huh?
There is. What in the heck?
What you got, kid?
I don't know, it hit it on the way up. I'm reeling it up to check my bait.
First fish in the morning?
It's fighting all kinds of weird too. Little baby amberjack. That's right, hit it on the way up.
Yeah. You're a little guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
See him in about 5 years.
Right. Tear your arms off.
Yeah, plus 50 pounds.
Mm-hmm. I know you see it more often than I do because you're out here more. But I'm, you know, being an inshore guy, I don't get the opportunity to be offshore this far on days that are this nice that
Right.
often. You know what I mean? So to know we were gonna have perfect weather, you know, being able to get out here with somebody freaky like you, I was like, this is absolutely killer, you know? Yeah. Oh, doesn't feel right though.
Doing that bounce and stuff
Yeah,
again?
yeah. Feel like that little AJ again. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. I really like these Marquesas too, Eric.
Oh,
A little red.
oh, red grouper.
A little red groupers. That's a pretty fish right there.
Real Animals is brought to you by Quantum Fishing Reels. Outsmart, outfish, outlast. Ray Marine, simply superior. Mirror Lure, turn on the bite. Ingle, high performance coolers.
You know, it's in 150 foot of water, it takes you a little while to get to the bottom. And when you're looking at your machine and the machine's all lit up and you know that Eric's got you on them, the anticipation will drive you crazy. Tight.
I think the light tackle might be the way to go.
I like
bro.
light tackle, I think so too. You can get your feelings hurt, but
Hey, it happens.
that's it. They're only feelings, they'll grow back.
Yeah. Nice mango.
Oh, there you go. Wow, look at that pig.
And then like the biggest thing, Mike, I've ever do, like when I tell customers, like never grab the line and swing the fish in. I always like to use the bend of the rod.
Okay.
You know, instead of grabbing the rod where there's no stretch, you got the rod, you know.
That's a nice mango right
That's
there.
a good one right
Jeez.
there, brother.
5 pounds?
No.
4 pounds?
He's probably a little 3-pounder.
Oh, a little 3-pounder, huh?
Yeah. You ever felt the tongue on these guys?
No.
No? What you got, his brother?
Yeah, his little brother.
Not
Not quite as brawny as yours.
yeah, the scales. You hear those bubbles coming out of his scales?
Oh yeah,
Man, pretty fish, brother.
real pretty.
Well, let's get a couple more.
Attaboy, yeah, absolutely. I'm in. I think I'm gonna switch that lighter tackle like you.
All right.
Captain Eric has a passion for big fish, and you could tell he was really amped up trying to get us that massive mangrove snapper this morning, and we caught some really, really good fish. Uh-oh, come on, dog. Uh-oh, there he is.
Uh-oh, no.
That one grew up a little. That one grew up a little, son.
Just a little bit.
That one grew up a little, Chief. What you got, buddy?
I'm feeling like a really good saltwater fish.
Perfect answer.
Little gag grouper, I think. Oh no, that's your big man right here, Bubba.
Come on, dude. Are you kidding me, bro?
I told you there's big ones.
Oh my God, dude.
I don't even know if he'll make the 10-pound mark. Let's go ahead and see if we can swing him in the boat all gently like.
Oh, that's ridiculous, bro.
I mean, this is right here is textbook monster.
Yeah, you think?
Monster mango. Oh, look at that. Hook just fell out.
That's a absolute beast, bro.
Yeah, even against you, it looks
Yeah,
pretty big.
that's a big dog right there, buddy. Wow. So what, 8 pounds maybe?
Oh,
7
here,
pounds?
let me put him on the scale real quick. I'll
That's
give
a
you a
good
pretty
mango.
good gauge. He is 7.5 pounds.
Wow, okay. So 8 pounds, that was close.
It's close.
God, that's a big fish.
See, when you get them when they're spawning, this fish would probably go 8.5, 9.
Yeah.
You know, she's got a big old belly on her full of eggs.
That's a beautiful mango.
Yeah, man.
Tasty treats.
Yes, sir, it is. I'm gonna give this one another one-way
I
ticket.
think that one should be You know, when they roll up from that deep of water, they're just absolutely beautiful. You know, we had really clean water out that far today, and you could get color on these fish really, really deep. And when they come to the surface, they're just gorgeous. They're just all lit up. They got such a yellow eye. You get that mouth snapping. And, you know, one of my favorite for the table for sure, American red snapper, probably my very favorite, but mangrove snapper are right there. You know, they're a fish you can catch in your near shore estuaries really, really well. We catch good limits of them here on our inshore trips. Offshore is where you get these really, really big fish, and that's the stuff that Eric's really good at targeting.
Real Animals is brought to you by South Seas Island Resort, Rolls Axle Trailers, built like no other, Bull Bay Rods, combined with tangle-free guides for a difference you can feel. Lazy Days RV, exclusive RV partner of the Real Animals Fishing Show.
Some of the biggest mangrove snapper I've ever seen, just absolute monsters. And some of these fish we caught, Eric said, weren't even nearly close to his biggest.
Yeah, one of the keys, Mike, is always having fresh bait.
Okay.
You know, we have plenty of it. So I mean, if he had something looked at him wrong down there, we might as well put a fresh one on.
Just like inshore then, just like if you feel some fishing with pilchards or threadfin herring, you want to use a fresh one. Fresh and sexy's better. I get it.
A lot of fish like stuff that's running away from them, not just sitting there in front of them.
High energy, get that chase going.
That's right.
I get it. Problem when you're fishing with a captain that's as tall as Eric, he got deep pockets, which means he's got a lot of stuff he's hiding in there. It could get ornery and ugly later.
Yeah, Mikey.
It's better for sure. I don't know what it is, but it's better. Fishing inshore for so long, I am definitely one of those guys that feels better with a...
Oh, you got you a nice porgy.
I do, don't I?
Oh my.
Look at
That's
this.
special right there.
Look at the
man.
size of that.
To be honest with you, I'd take him over a mangrove snapper.
Really?
Oh gosh.
Better eating, huh? Look at the size of that thing, bro.
The meat that comes off of that fish is like a neon white.
Really?
It's amazing. If you look at him, he's got a sheep's head mouth.
Yeah, look at the chompers in there. He's got teeth like a sheep head. Cool fish, huh? Box dweller, huh?
Yo, very much so.
Look at him. Look how happy Eric is. Put that in the box, Captain. Put that bad boy in the box. That's the biggest one I've ever caught for sure.
Oh yeah. It's a different species than the ones that we catch inshore.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's I think they call them a champagne porgy.
Okay.
Other than like your blue line porgy that you catch
Yeah,
inshore.
I got you. Got to come fish with the man, dude. You want to catch him and eat him? He's the guy. We even hooked a new species for me. We've got a big porgy out there, and Eric says they call them champagne porgies. I had never caught one before, certainly not caught one this big. Beautiful fish, just Eric says they're great on the table, pearly white fillet, almost like a hogfish. Just a really neat fish. Anytime you can get out there and catch something that you've never caught before, it really adds to your day.
Oh, yeah, Mikey. Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
Going up a little bit.
Got there. Oh geez. You can let him have a little bit.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Not too much, though, just a little bit.
I don't want him to have anything.
You get that light leader on there.
I don't know what it is, but it's not little. Of course, with Eric, my idea little and his idea, two totally different things. So.
It's a good fish either way.
Yeah, whatever it is. It's got a gnarly bend in the old rod for sure.
Yes, it does.
I really do like this Fenor tidal rod. It's really nice.
Yeah, do they make those in all sizes?
A couple of different sizes for sure.
Very nice.
I like to keep it a little on the light side, as you know, but
Oh, he's still there.
Look at there, huh?
Nice red snapper.
Big red dog. Wow, nice fish, huh? How pretty is that? God. How big is that bad boy, huh?
Oh, he might make the 10-pound club.
He might. That's a nice snapper.
Yeah, it is.
There aren't any of those out here. That's extinct, right?
Yeah,
And
that's what they say.
Yeah.
There's a shortage on these guys.
Yeah.
And we'll get him back in the water so he can repopulate.
Yeah. You all right?
Yeah.
They'll get you.
He saw it heading back towards the water. He said, I'm going.
I'm out. You know, one of my favorite table fare fish is definitely American red snapper. And we've got very limited seasons where you can catch them here on Florida's west coast, but they're a beautiful fish. Love to get into some big American red snapper. Super fun to catch, good fight, and very plentiful here on the west coast.
Real Animals is brought to you by Maui Jim, color, clarity, detail. Plantation on Crystal River. Pro Marine, quality marine engine parts overnight. CCA Florida and CCA Florida Star Tournament. Closed captioning provided by Gator Ford. This week's Tackle Box is brought to you by Cleanse Oil, America's original cleaner, lubricant, and protectant. Gator Gems Tackle, not just another tackle store.
In today's Real Animals adventure, Captain Eric White and I were using some of my favorite offshore gear. Here we've got the Fenor Tidal series of rods. These are both 20 to 30 pound class rods. The spinning rod's about a 7-foot 2-inch. The conventional's a 6-foot 10-inch. They're both medium weight. On my conventional, this is the Marquesas 20. I think this is a phenomenal offshore reel. One-piece aluminum construction. It's got 6 ball bearings in it. It's almost indestructible. The thing is absolutely phenomenal. We're using a 30-pound braided line today. We're using a 40, 50, and 60-pound fluorocarbon leader. Over here, it's hard for me to go away from the Cabos. You know, the saltwater corrosion protection on the Cabo, the ceramic drags on them are really, really incredible. They do a great job. In this particular reel, on this rod, I like to use the 60. I think its size is perfect to this offshore tackle. The Cabo series, perfect for offshore fishing. Really durable. I mean, they just last and last and last. It's great stuff. Spinning rods have really been kind of a nice piece of the offshore puzzle here lately. A lot of guys and gals are just a little more comfortable with a spinning rod. That gives you a great option. Again, conventional, the Fenor Marquesa, phenomenal reels. This is all the stuff we use today to catch all those offshore fish. It's all you need. Look for Fenor and Quantum products at a retailer near you. You know, Captain Eric White and I, we go back a ways. I've known Eric for several years. We spent some time together in Costa Rica several years back, and I could kind of tell right away that he had a real passion for fishing and that he was going to make a great charter captain, and he certainly is that, but boy, he wanted to put a hurting on the big fella, something fierce today, so you're going in the drink.
Oh, good. Oh. There he was.
I know. I'm not even commenting. I'm just gonna let that slide like it didn't even happen.
You done packed my lunch and ate it.
When you show up and your captain's got mullet that are this big to go fishing offshore, you know he wants to put you on something really big. And he pulled one of those giant mullet out of the live well, and we sent it down, and it was game on. Come on, kid. Uh-oh. Mm-mm. This is a fun spot here.
That's how it should be, man.
Well, you know, it just seems like offshore, it's a numbers game too, you know? Dude, that's the gag we were looking for right there. Unbelievable, bro. Big mangroves, big red grouper, big gag grouper.
Nice gag.
Nice gag, wow. That's the one we were looking for today, huh? Well, the one we haven't caught yet anyway.
Yeah.
Everything else we've caught. Look at the size of that pig there, huh?
It's a good man.
Woo! How big's that fish?
Oh, he's probably 10, 12 pounds maybe.
Dang, nice grouper.
This guy's just closed at the end of December.
Yeah, another season is closed, but a fishery that is obviously in good shape. Look at that bad boy. Captain Eric White. What a day on the water, my friend. Nice job,
brother.
buddy. We've caught it all right here out of Venice, Florida. The man. Come and get you some. Get him back in the water and
All right, brother.
get him released.
Oh, yeah.
Really nothing like an incredible day here offshore on the west coast of Florida. Captain Eric White, I can't thank him enough for a great day on the water. Big mangrove snapper, red grouper, gag grouper, American reds, trying to hurt the big fella. Incredible day of fishing with Captain Eric White.